Hey everyone, well, welcome and thank you for joining us. It's Marty and Cheryl Turner. We are so excited because today marks almost, actually next week, our 20-year anniversary with Shackley. But more importantly, it is our 24th anniversary,
Happy anniversary!
and we've known each other for 26 years.
That's right.
No, excuse me,
27.
dated 26 and have known each other for 28.
Yeah, 28.
So we're still on our honeymoon. So bear with us
Busy day.
as we play footsies underneath
Yeah,
the desk.
and we've been with the company 20 years Wednesday.
That's right.
20-year anniversary this week.
Very excited.
We are so grateful we found it when we did.
So welcome. We are going to talk about why wellness, why now, and the reason is because we all want you to live a longer, healthier, happier life. So with that, let's talk a little bit about it. Shackley is batting 1,000.
That's
Get
right.
this. The top three trends in today's world: e-commerce. We all know about click and order versus brick and mortar.
Yeah.
The wellness industry, 7 trillion, but get this, will be 8.5 trillion by 2027. And then, of course, the side gig. Everyone's looking for a little
Hooray.
side hustle. 60 million people in the industry now and growing. 45% of Americans want freedom and flexibility, and they love the opportunity to work from home and help other people. So we are absolutely 3 out of 3. Pretty incredible stuff. All right. So, sweetie, talk a little bit more about the science that people can definitely benefit from.
Now, I've always loved science, but I had no idea how much 400 million in R&D will buy you. We have more proven science than any other company I've experienced. We have more natural ingredients. We have been a true wellness company since 1956, but our first products were created in 1915.
Wow.
We were the first climate neutral certified company in the world. We have over 70 patents and a bunch more pending. We have 110 plus published clinical studies, not the kind you pay to get into. They're the kinds you pray to get into. And look at these numbers, 32% lower levels of triglycerides. I'm not going to read all of them, but I got to hit the sides. 141% higher levels of vitamin D, and that affects every part of our body. And when I found out that the average Shackley user, my age, in my 70s, is on a half a prescription, I couldn't believe it. They have a 97% lower med use, up to about 39, and an 89% lower level, up to, what is that?
40 to 59.
Yeah, 40 to 59. And then 83% over 60 plus. That is amazing to me that they have 83% less meds. That's a really good thing. And all of this has come out of our little online product guide. You can ask the person who shared this video with you to send you this catalog. It has all the science, we're the only company with a 20-year study. And we have a 10-year study also. So check it out. They've proven that these products work better than anything on the market.
Absolutely. And it's because of all these incredible proven products. And so one of the things I want to talk about is the hundreds of products, not tonight, but in 4 categories that all come with 100% money back guarantee. So if you want to kick it off, sweetie, talking about some of your favorites and some of those that you'd like to highlight.
We have a bunch of immune products, and our favorite is our Triple Boost. This is not a margarita from Pineapple Willie's, even though it might look like that.
Cheers on
baby.
24 years.
Happy anniversary. We have half of a Triple Boost every night, just for prevention. And I found out that a product I've been taking 20 years has 12,500% of the B12 that people need. My mom used to pay hundreds of dollars a month to go for shots of B12. We have something called Mental Acuity Plus, and I was taking 1/3 of a dose. 3 tablets are a dose for a day, and I took 1 a day for almost 20 years. And then when I got into my mid-70s, I thought, I think I need a little more brain power. So I started taking what Marty takes. Tell us what your favorite product is.
Well, without question, it is MindWorks. And the beautiful thing about MindWorks, for all those people that haven't tried it, it'll not only increase your memory and retention by 300%, but for me personally, it's helped with reading comprehension, my minor dyslexia. And of course, I also can't say that we're too upset about the weight that we've released and kept off. In fact,
Yeah.
80 pounds between the both of us.
Yeah.
And it's now been, oh my gosh, 10 years?
10 or 15 probably. I gained a little when they put me on a new heart medicine, but we have kept most of it off all this time. And our resveratrol product, I love that. 1 teaspoon equals the resveratrol in 130 glasses of red wine. And our skincare takes 10 years off your face or you get your money back. Talk about clinical results without compromise and without the high price tag.
Yeah, well, we got a lot to cover. So to wrap it up, we got to talk about our Get Clean product line. It costs less and works better.
Yep.
Our healthy home products. You'll also be able to get this, make window cleaner for a penny a bottle.
And breathe and clean at the same time.
That's right. Plus, don't forget about our loyalty reward programs as well.
I love that. You get free products.
Hello. All right, well, let's talk a little bit more about our proven leadership. And so first I want to talk about Dr. Shaklee. He is our founder. He was a pastor. He was an inventor, pilot, an entrepreneur. And by the way, he introduced vitamins to the U.S. marketplace here in North America before the word vitamin was even in the dictionary.
Wow.
In fact, in 1915, when they were still figuring out how to make a transcontinental phone call. So you want to talk about being a pioneer, absolutely amazing. We are A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. We paid over $9 billion, that's with a B, in commissions and bonuses to people like you and I. And as Dr. Shaklee says, the medical field is interested in treating disease. I'm interested in building health, which is very, very important. Cheryl, do you want to talk a little bit about Roger Barnett?
I love that Roger says built into the DNA of this company is the fact that we care about goodness and social benefits as much as we care about the money. He said the only way we succeed is to make our customers healthier and our partners wealthier. Yep. And Roger was on the Met board, the Metropolitan Opera Foundation Board of Directors. He was chairman of the World Federation of Direct Selling, keynote speaker for the World Economic Forum, and a global leader for tomorrow. He was also involved. He went to Yale, is it?
Yep, he's a Yale graduate as well. And also wanted to mention that he was also on the White House Conference for Aging.
Wow.
The Direct Sell Association is something that he is not only on the board, but is also the chairperson as well. And by the way, the other exciting thing is that he's member of the Young Presidents Organization. Graduated not only from Yale, but also Harvard Yale Law and Harvard as well with an MBA.
Wow.
And so, not only is a visionary leader and invested millions of dollars to buy this company, to take it on this new incredible trajectory, but talk about his well-founded roots of doing what's right with being in harmony with nature, as Dr. Shaklee always talks about.
Yeah, when he went to Yale, he graduated summa cum laude, so he didn't play. Over here on the lower right, he's planting trees with Wangari Maathai, the first woman in East and Central Africa to earn a PhD. She also earned the Nobel Prize for the Environment, and when she did, he called her and congratulated her in Swahili. He speaks 5 languages. And I remember when we were put into this book, it was such an honor to be one of several couples that were featured in the book, the 4-year career master's edition.
Yeah.
And then the byline is how to make your dreams of fun and freedom come true or not. And if you haven't read that, get a hold of it. Ask the person who sent you this video to contact us and we'll get you a copy.
And there it is.
It's a great book on the industry.
So one of the things that we want to talk about is just a bird's eye view of the money. And as you can see on this page, there's a lot of money. Don't get wrapped up in this. Yes, you can pause and yes, you can rewind. But really what you need to focus on is that we do 2 things. We help people get healthy and we help other people make money. And those that want to create wealth through generations, well, we've seen it happen now for 4 and even 5 generations of Shaklee leaders helping their family and their children and their grandchildren or great-grandchildren, and it is absolutely amazing. So these different leadership levels as it goes left to right, along with all the incredible incentive programs, whether it's the car bonuses or the incentive trips, which we're very excited about next year going to the Dominican Republic on the VIP Elite trip.
That's
so there's so much you can benefit from as far as the lifestyle, the income, the health benefits, And think of how many people you get to touch and change their lives along the way. It's pretty
And bring them
incredible
to the
stuff.
Dominican Republic with us. I'm very excited. We have a lot of people coming with us
That'll be even,
in April.
That's right. One thing about going on these trips, which is outstanding and it's so much fun, it's even better when we get to bring other business leaders who've earned the trips with us.
And remember when we went master, Shackley flew us first class to San Francisco, put us up in a corner suite of the Four Seasons.
Yeah,
It was a dream trip. I couldn't believe it. Nobody says thank you like Shackley.
absolutely. So one of the things that we were really focused on was that we wanted to be with a solid company.
Yes.
We've talked about the difference between solid rock and sinking sand. So where are you building your future? So you can, think about the idea that we were looking for a stable company that has a history of integrity, and absolutely we found it. I mean, it's been 20 years,
I can't believe
and
it.
I truly believe the best is yet to come.
Oh, and we're in better health today than we were
100%.
even 20 years ago.
100%.
We had health challenges come at us. I'm in my mid 70s. I don't dye my hair yet. I may do some highlights again. I used to do that. But right now we are healthier and happier than we've ever been. Shackley's the safest, most solid foundation we've ever found to build legacy income. We wanted to build something that our kids and grandkids could inherit because we had never seen that.
That's right.
I've been in the industry since my baby was born. She'll be 46. And most kids run as far as they can. But in Shackley, like Marty said, there are fifth generations getting paid on what great-great-grandpa started and grandma.
There you go. Speaking of our kids, I think it's coming up here in just a bit. We'll have a chance to share first of one of our children, our oldest daughter.
That's right.
So talk a little bit about all these amazing leaders and the people that we've been able to spend time with, build with, celebrate their success with, and see their health testimonies and hear about those as well.
We have so much fun with these people, and we can't talk about everybody. Up there in the top row on the left are Dan and Karen. They are such a blast. We never know what country they're in. They travel all over the world.
Morocco, last I heard, on camels.
Yep. And they have homes in Puerto Vallarta, north of Puerto Vallarta, and in California. And then we've got Olivia right next to them, and she's been given awards by the Queen of England. Right under her is Dan and Karen's daughter, and then a bunch of their other business leaders. And then we've got Art and Ken over here. The young lady in the middle is the only one we knew before we started our business. That's our daughter. I gave birth to her, 47 years ago. She'll be 48 on her next birthday. And then just kitty corner down from her, you see Marty and I with a couple in front of what looks like peacock feathers. That's some kind of statue at the Atlantis.
It's a glass sculpture.
Yeah, we pulled in to Nassau, and I said to Carla, I think I'm going to run into town and buy some t-shirts. She said, I think I'm going to buy that house. She pointed to a house on the shore. So we just hung out with people who thought bigger than us and got out of their way. Down on the lower left are Carmen and Sean standing in front of the Mona Lisa at the Louvre. Now, we've been to the Louvre, but we were there with like 100 other people looking at the picture. They were there at a party Roger Barnett threw. And then a bunch of their leaders down there, Gary and Eileen. We don't have time to go through everybody.
Yeah, a lot of people. And if we missed you, we love you.
We love you.
We just want to say that it's never too late to step forward as a leader. It's never too late to be a part of this incredible mission. And like we showed right in the middle here, we've saved a spot for you. So if you're not here, then there's always going to be a spot for you.
That's right. Just up to the left of that is our team photographer, Kevin, and the owner of the company, Roger Barnett. And we have never met a man with a more philanthropic heart than Roger Barnett. It's made such a huge difference. We've got Barb Piesel there. She's out in the middle of Missouri building a fabulous team. Her people are absolutely on fire. So we are so excited to share this with friends, family, and we've got tons of other people here. We got Sue there from Fargo or Moorhead. But we want to talk a little bit about timing. And John Maxwell said the timing of your decision is just as important as the decision you make. And it's hard to see this slide, but over on the left, that is a picture of that comet Hale-Bopp. It came around 27 years ago. Over on the right, there was a solar eclipse. And I lived in a tiny little house. I was just getting back on my feet after a terrible divorce. And I bought a house at number 1 Inner Drive. In fact, Richard talked about it in his book, For Your Career.
That's great.
And my daughter and her daughter and I went out to the middle of the street, and we looked to the left and we saw a comet in the sky. And we looked to the right and we saw a solar eclipse. Now, you know how often that's happened since? 0. And then just a couple weeks ago, we had the kids down to the beach. We bought a duplex down there, so now we have 2 places on Beach Drive. Here's a picture of our youngest daughter and her 2 boys. And this nutrition and these green cleaners have changed their lives. They weren't given a whole lot of, chances when they were babies because of some diagnosis. But here's Andra and her boys when you look to the east and the moon's rising behind them. You can see it on the water there.
Yep.
And then when you look to the southwest, this is the comet that was in the sky 2 weeks ago or a month ago, because this was in late October. And I love what Eleanor Roosevelt says: the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. And it has taken us farther than we ever dreamt. And what's funny about these comets, this comet that just came, can you pronounce that?
No, but it's October of 2024 when we were down there.
Yeah. And this is November, right?
Yeah, so just a month ago.
Okay, so a month ago. That's what I said, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway, the comet is Chu-Chin-Shan. And it was first discovered, I think, in early 23, but it was visible now. And it's the brightest comet since Hale-Bopp in 1997. Talk about things coming into your life. You never know. And when you have a chance to take advantage of something as powerful as the wellness movement, you found the right thing at the right place, right time.
Absolutely. Pretty astounding that between the children and grandchildren that you have these comet stories that are 27 years apart.
Yeah.
But make the connection. Love that. Speaking of connection, our products aren't a cure, but they made us stronger.
Right.
They helped Cheryl with her cancer battle. The thing about it is that we didn't even see it coming.
No, we didn't
but
know.
We truly believe the future will be exactly what you decide to make it. That's what Dr. Shackley says. And yes, this is what we were able to make. We were able to make this little piece of paradise come to life through purchasing this incredible place in Panama City Beach. And we hope to have you guys down to host you and be a part of this for our leadership retreats.
We thought we were going to just buy some tiny little place. We ended up getting this beautiful place on a 1/4 acre with the fire pit and the hot tub, and it's just beyond anything we could have dreamt. It's not fancy, but it's so spacious, and we have room for you, so come on down.
It's pretty fancy.
We love it. I hope you'll see something in what we're doing. Whoops, can't show you that. That's for the people on the call. Let's see. There you go. And we're so grateful that somebody shared this with us, because it has made a huge difference for us. So check it out. You'll be glad you did.
Absolutely. We love each and every one of you, and please get back, as Cheryl said, with the person who thought enough to invite you to take a look, get all your questions answered, and we look forward to helping you on your health journey and on your dream to a stronger, healthier financial life as well. With that, take care. Bye for now.
Bye, guys. You can do this.